Hi guys, Max Pruitt here, and I guess it's time to sell my cars. I needed space in the garage. So I have lots of cars and tractors at home, but I needed to make space, get rid of this stuff. 1970 Cadillac 472 big block, dual exhaust, quadrajet, 4-barrel, tires, shocks, paint job you can tell is immaculate. You can hop in this car and go anywhere you want. Everything works. You'll love it. It draws a lot of attention wherever you're at. Okay, that's the 1970. And then this is my baby, a 1930 Model A. It's got a 201 engine. Top speed is from 60 to 70 mile an hour. It was fully restored. It come from Colorado. A couple from Leonardville brought it back with them when they had a sale. I got it because they really took good care of it. It's, besides being redone, it's completely like it would have rolled off the assembly line in 1930, which they sold almost 1 million Model A's that year. So completely stock, 4-speed, 201 engine. And it gets, the gas mileage is about like today's standard, like 15 to 17 miles per gallon. Only you put the gas in right here. And then the next girl is a 1930, completely untouched, only it runs, it's got the 201 4-speed just like that, only it hasn't been done. Restored. And I didn't want to restore it. You can see on this one the cloth top is in perfect condition. On this one the cloth top is gone, but everything is there. It's got wood struts, and that was cheaper in production line to use a canvas top than a metal top. But both cars are both 1930s. Then the next girl is a 28 Shea reproduction. So it's a fiberglass car they used to make and sell. And as you can see, I popped the hood. It's got a 2.3 Pinto engine, 4-speed, hydraulic brakes, and I drove it over here. You can drive it to California and back. The only thing I don't have is the rag top and a rumble seat. But 2.3, you can go to, it's a modern engine, get anything you need for it. And it's got the Auga. We ought to blow that one time, shouldn't we?
Yep.
Okay, spare tire, blinkers, and a horn. But all of these cars come with the same type of Auga horn. Now we got a 29 Model A. Just like the others, only this was a barn find. I slid that door open and there sat this beautiful car. Just like the others, completely stock, completely factory except for the tires. And I brought some spare tires over here for the sale. These are just rollers. This is a modern day Ford. The cool thing about Ford, the wheel pattern never changed from 1928 up until today. So any modern wheel fits on a Model A. Oh, I didn't mention that both this old car and this old car has brand new seats in it. And they're bucket seats, completely stock, just like all I had them, I just recovered them. And they flip forward, that's how you got in the back seat. Gas tank. Comes free with a cop car light. Okay, now we got a 27 Model T. Completely different. They started early and they ended in 27, and then from 28 up to 1932, the Model A's took over. So this is a 177 cubic inch engine, and it went 45 miles an hour on the road, and that's, I think, 20 horsepower. That's all they produced. The Model A's produced 40. The Model T's produced 20. And it's a Model T You can see how tall the cab is, and the reason they did that back in the day, the guys wore hats, and so they made the cars taller so you could slide in and out without taking your hat off. And that was a really nice, it's a nice clean car. The Shade has a rumble seat. This just has a trunk. And new tires on this one also. It needed new tires, but you can see the tread is just like it was when it rolled off the factory. They used to put on Firestones. Firestone was Henry Ford's best friend, so that's kind of how they got into business together. Henry built the cars, Firestone built the wheels. And it's you can put a battery in the back to start it too. It's got a hand clutch. You don't have a regular 4-speed like the Model A's. This was before they got to all that. And then we got the 22 Overland. And it's just a beauty just to look at. Completely different car. The family that bought it, they took it overseas and they loved it so much when they was done being overseas, I think it's Germany I said, they brought the car back with them. So it's been in the family a long, long time. And it had 10, I can't say if it says 21 or 31, but it's quite all it needs is a floor, and it was a wood floor, but everything else is there. They put the gas tank right on top of the engine towards the back, and it worked. Yeah, I think it was better than a Pinto, safer than a Pinto anyways. But it's a cool car. And did you see the fan belt? That's all, everything is original, hadn't been touched, and I didn't want to touch it. And Overland is stamped on all the parts. So you know you're getting an original car right down there. And it came, the spare tire carrier is it's behind the car. I just took it off because it needs cleaned up, and that goes with this car. And all the other, they have their own spare tire mounted on all the cars. And then just some spare parts that I brought. 2 sets of spokes for the original Model A's, and a bell housing, a Uga horn. Some original wrenches I found underneath the seats. These coils is what they used in Model T's. That's what, because they didn't have a distributor back then. There was usually 4 boxes set in a row, and each one controlled each cylinder. And they're wood, pretty cool thing. And then they developed the distributor. They didn't need these coils no more. Original hubcaps, and then I got some reproduction Ford hubcaps. You go right there. So they just need a good sandblast and some paint, and then you got brand new hubcaps. Parts truck, it's a 89 Ford 2-wheel drive, half-ton pickup, and it has a 300 6-cylinder motor, 4-speed, with an overdrive. Great little truck, not that many miles, and you can see it's just pretty clean, and I thought it looked cooler with the roll bar in there. Cleans up really nice. No rust. That's the nice thing about those trucks. Best thing about these Fords is it comes with a 300 6-cylinder. Nothing lasts longer than a 300. I believe that's it.